the Wikipedia page for umami.
Like the flavor style?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not, no judgments, dude.
I was Googling random stuff.
Although I am gonna move Facebook over to here.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I
Just in
should
case
set up
my
a
uncle
green screen.
sends me a wildly inappropriate picture. Which he does a lot.
I think this is what? Offline.
I'm gonna put on a green screen because I don't want people to see my dirty ass house.
Well, why don't you clean your dirty ass house? You dirty ass boy.
I don't know where to put this shit.
Oh, there's trash cans everywhere. Clean your dirty ass
I know,
house.
but Elena won't let me throw shit away.
Oh, that's a tough one. See, in my relationship, I'm the Elena. Everywhere. Clean your dirty ass
I know,
house.
but Elena won't let me throw shit away.
Oh, that's a tough one. See, in my relationship, I'm the Elena. Everywhere. Clean your dirty ass house. That guy saying "bonka redonka bonka rahoogs" is gonna be stuck in my head just for the
Pretty
rest
great.
of my life. She's a regular high school student, but she's got giant bazookas. I wonder how many like anime pitches are basically that.
Huge badonka bonka bahoogs.
Oh, you can watch Twitch inside of Discord? That makes me uncomfortable.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I just clicked on it.
Did it say I started streaming? Oh.
Yeah, I can hear the... I heard you say badonka donka ronka bahoogs.
I think I need to turn my gain down and then just yell louder. Oh.
I can hear Dina. Okay, so far it looks like I'm the only one in here, so that's good.
Good.
There we go.
Okay. Do you ever just stop for a second and then say out loud what you were trying to do?
Like you did just now.
Yeah, just now. Exactly. Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
I find it to be a helpful trick for myself, at least.
Yeah.
But I do wonder about how crazy it makes me sound.
Well, it kind of changes in purpose whether or not you're with people. Because if you're just by yourself, then you're trying to remember. If you're with people, you're trying to justify your complete insanity moment where you forgot what you were doing.
Always by myself. It's typically by myself.
Oh, okay.
But also, I treat you guys like being by myself, so that's another complicated situation.
Dino Pack here, yo, what up?
Yo,
ho,
ho.
Welcome to the stream.
Your webcam isn't on in Discord.
I know.
Anthony?
I can't. It can only go one place at a time.
Oh yeah, it's
so you're doing the
yeah,
stream.
it's on the stream.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Cody, you aren't watching us on the stream
I was
link?
gonna bring it up.
You gotta juice our numbers, dude.
Calm down.
Help the algorithm, you
The algorithm, Cody.
The algorithm. Knowledge.
Yeah, Aaron is working on what are you gonna name this guy?
Well, so far I've got him named as Jekyll in all my files because he's a Jekyll, but I feel like that's probably not a great long-term.
I feel like
name.
Johnny Turbo Boy Genius.
Okay, now what do we call? Do we call the big version Humongo? Is that?
Yeah.
Johnny Turbo Boy Genius and Humongo.
Hugh, first name Hugh, last name Mungo.
Perfect. Oh wow, yeah, no, that's it. Yeah. Hugh space
There he is.
Mungo.
Look at that.
Yeah.
See, here's what I want to know how your magic works. So, like, how do you paint the seam out of his head?
So that I'm gonna do mostly by hand, just eyeballing it, and I'm gonna finish it off in 3D coat.
Okay.
Now I gotta find out where I put the. I totally forgot where I put the. What are we even calling the toxin symbol?
The toxin symbol. Just the symbol.
Yeah, I just think the symbol.
What do you want to call it? The crest.
Let's do something computery, right?
Okay.
I think something computery is the way to go. Now everyone can see my horrible file system.
Wow.
It's just all dumped in there. Where did I put it? Oh, here it is.
You know, I was trying to go over in my head what would be most efficient for the punching bag,
Yeah.
and I realized that I would just probably need to stack 3 box colliders all in the big thing and just check when it hits which box collider it's in contact with.
I would do probably sphere colliders instead.
Well, they don't like. I need them to be not well.
Because it's supposed to go around the perimeter of the bag, right?
Well, there's going to be 3 separate zones.
Yeah. So you just do 3 spheres on top of each other.
Well, then there's going to be a big, huge amount of dead space between the spheres.
Not if you smush them. Well, actually, no. Instead of spheres, do capsules. No.
Why not just boxes?
Because you're gonna have big old corners sticking out.
You're
Yeah,
not going to
boxes
be
is worse
punching the
than spheres.
boxes.
Well,
It's
Cody
just-
does. Have
But
a
that's how
decent
it detects where you're punching, right?
No, it's still you're still going to be punching the bag, but it's
Uh-huh.
going to check which box collider you're in contact with to see if you're punching the right zone.
Yeah, but I'm saying the box collider is gonna. If you try to put it in the middle of a cylinder, the corners are gonna poke out a bunch.
But
The
if you're
corners are supposed
punching,
to
you
poke
have
out.
to punch through, right?
Yeah, so you're going to be like if you're a foot away from the bag with your fist, you can be in the corner of the box collider. It's going to say yes, you are in this zone.
Hold on,
but you haven't punched yet.
I'm gonna figure out a better way to do this. Where's this
It
punching
does sound
bag?
complicated.
That seems really easy.
No,
Mm,
I don't.
It sounds convoluted.
I don't think the box is the way to do it. Where'd you minigame?
Gotta think outside the button,
All
Cody.
right, I'm gonna click the bag. No, like I'm 100% sure what you want to do is create a capsule.
Okay, show me how a capsule will be more efficient
Yes, let me
than
show you.
a box.
Okay, we're just gonna fucking.
Because if at any point your hand is in the box, you are colliding with that box, right?
Yes. So you want it to be even all the way around the bag, right?
The
It's gotta
capsule
be.
will let you be more rounded.
I'm
So-
saying it doesn't matter if you're touching a corner or touching. I could have the boxes be 6 inches tall and 1,000 miles wide. It doesn't matter. It's
That's
only
too
going to
wide,
register a
Cody.
hit. It's only going to register a hit when you're actually touching the bag. The boxes are just going to detect what zone you're in.
That's way
So
too wide.
there's
though.
going to be plenty of overlap.
I feel like.
So is there already a
Look at how
primary?
many lines there are. I'd have a grand total of 12 tries per box.
I mean, that doesn't matter.
Just saying.
Okay.
This scene, the only things in this scene are the punching bags, right?
No, this is going to be in the hub.
Yeah, but like you have to go into it.
Okay, wait. So let me get this straight. So are you saying cube? So and you're gonna have like
A cube collider. Not a
this,
cube.
right? So this would be your collider for one zone.
That's correct.
What is the zones? Like head, balls, and feet?
Okay.
Yeah, basically.
But okay. So if I punch here, you don't have to punch that far into the bag to hit it. But here, if I like clip my knuckle around this giant area sticking
Then
out of the
it'll-
bag, then the bag's gonna be hit. Even though
No,
my
that's
fist.
what I'm saying. You're not gonna. The bag is not going to respond if you touch the box. The bag is just going to tell the box is going to tell the bag what zone the player.
Oh, I see. So you're saying my fist was in this zone last, and then it hit the bag, so my fist was in zone 1.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And then I just stack 3 of those boxes on top of each other.
Okay. What are you gonna use to indicate each zone?
I do need to rig up some sort of like tube, like a tube that just has a glow effect on it. That I can
Okay.
flip on.
Yeah. Do you use a capsule? Use like 3 capsule colliders, and then just put like a transparent material on them,
All right.
and then I guess use these for the.
Oh, see, yeah, Dino Pack gets it. He's doing it. Yeah, that makes sense. I just didn't have the words at first.
Oh
He
yeah, and
is
then, so,
hiding behind me and torturing me.
and then Dino, I wasn't paying attention to chat. Sorry about that. So this guy is gonna be like a little. So we're doing a Jekyll and Hyde character, and then he's gonna have a rage timer or something, and eventually he'll turn into a bigger version of himself, but you know, beastier and creepier, and it'll be fun. And that'll be Mr. Humongous,
Yes.
which is my new favorite pun.
Oh,
Because
also,
there's no
if there's
fancier
like,
name than Hugh.
yeah, that's right. Hugh Laurie, Hugh Grant, very
Hugh
fancy
Jackman.
people. Yeah, well.
Come on now, have you seen The Greatest Showman? He wears so many coats.
Oh, that's true. That is very
Yeah.
fancy. But if there's no issue with like the tries on a capsule, then yeah, I'll just use the capsule both as the collider and
Yeah,
the glow effect.
it's 2020, Cody. There's no issue with that.
I don't know. I try to worry about stuff like
Just
that.
don't use the mesh
Actually,
button.
no. No, use the box. The capsule you can't squish down far enough. Yeah, I did a goof.
Okay.
Use the box
Well,
and then
damn it.
use the capsule for the graphic.
Wait,
picked
I
the
have an
wrong
idea.
side.
What if the box you can put like an effect inside a box,
No, you can get rid of it.
and right? That's the thing.
Have it like belch sparks when you hit it.
Kind of like imagine a glowing fog. I could just change the effect, obviously, but
But
it would
sparks
be
would be
contained.
hilarious.
Sure.
It would be contained in the box, but it wouldn't like hit the corners because there are settings on it. Would that be appropriate? Like I
Well,
could just flip on a glow effect that's contained in a box.
Sure. Just get rid of anything.
I don't think he's talking to you.
No,
I
sorry.
don't think he's talking to me either.
I don't have an answer to your question. I don't understand the words that you're saying. Oh, fudge.
So I was testing the Ghosty Boy.
That battle scene looks good.
Yeah, it does
I
look good.
like it. It's fun. Oh, good. You're gonna do some. And I need to see if the normals need to be hardened on like the arch and stuff. I left them soft. I wasn't sure I was gonna render. So give me a shout out when you do a test inside the theme.
Okay.
I'm still waiting for my Unity to start up. How much stuff did you add? Good lord.
A lot.
Evidently.
Yeah, this is here. Let me hit play actually.
Okay.
Hopefully my editor doesn't freeze. Yeah, we got some fog in here.
Nice. I really like the background. Where did you get the background from?
I bought like a stylized skybox pack.
Oh, good. That was a good purchase.
Yeah, they
Ooh,
look really
the fog
good.
is nice.
Yeah, it looks really good in VR.
The attack they send to you looks so fucking spooky.
Yeah.
That's.
I really like the trailing particles they put on them. Like when they go in the ground, it like trails behind them.
Super ghosty.
I think
That's
when
cool.
I feel like animating again, I'm gonna make another possible animation they do, so they're not just looping this one the whole time.
That's a good idea, but this is definitely a good start.
This one took me like half an hour, and I don't want to do it again.
Like I think that character with the effect and the animation, it reminds me really significantly of Dragon Quest. Like the more recent ones, the ones with good animations.
I never played Dragon Quest.
The good ones.
They're like the grindiest game I've literally ever played. It's insane.
Well, I'm really glad that I've never played it then.
Yeah, it's not worth the time, but it is fun.
We're gonna have really loud battle music for a second while I'm gonna test this for animation real quick.
There was a quote from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. They were talking about like what's the right way to live. One of the people says, "What's the best dessert?" Wrong question. There is no good dessert. If you were hungry, you should have eaten more dinner. And that's how I feel about grinding.
The game is not loading into my headset, so I'm not gonna test that right now.
Oh no.
I probably need to restart the editor.
Deployment thing's complicated.
Okay.
And then real quick, Anthony, check it out. This is with very minimal
oh wow.
stuff, and there's that scene right there, and it's mostly gone.
Okay, so you go into 3D code and you.
No, actually, this was inside my Photoshop clone.
Oh, nice.
It just takes a little practice.
I see.
And patience.
I'm guessing
I
you
mean,
get like
I'll still have to 3D code it.
you get like the color value from
Yeah, I
each
just color pick
side.
on the edge, and I just
Okay.
kind of try and make it look just right.
Back in
Blend it
the
in.
old days, they would just put other geometry over the seams.
Back in the old days, they would say, "Fuck you, we have 18
They would say,
polygons."
our character has a scarf, so you can't see the neck seam, you dummy.
I mean, even now they'll still, dude. If you really look for it, the amount of seams that they just say "fuck it, who cares"
Yeah.
is ridiculous. Like I pulled up a bunch of Fortnite characters
Hmm.
in Sketchfab. Literally every single one of them, Seam City. Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Of course, did that game finally go into full access, or is it early access still? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Wait, which one?
There's an Fortnite. There's an article about how it went to the next phase of development. And I'm like, bitch, they
Yeah,
already
so
made
they're on version 2.0 now. They like the whole world got sucked in a black hole.
but they've made like $170 billion.
Travis Scott was there.
They literally made the developers all into billionaires. Like the game doesn't need to go into open access.
I mean, it's out now.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. It was already.
season 2. Yeah, who knows?
What's that?
Dino put in chat it's season
Oh.
2.
Season 2. Okay.
Yeah.
I need to read the chat more.
I played Fortnite for like 3 days.
Me and Anthony played it for like a week once in between other battle royales, and yeah, it's just I'm not good at it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I didn't like the building aspect, and that's like a major part of it.
Yeah, the building. Yeah, I don't have the like Ritalin-addled Twitch muscle controls to do that.
Yeah,
The
or
fucking Minecraft kids.
the patience or drive to make macros for it.
But well, yeah,
Yeah.
but like, oh, that's true. That's probably a lot of macros, huh?
Oh yeah.
I'm really happy you like the new dungeon layout and everything, Dino.
Yeah, the
This
new
is
dungeon definitely
yeah,
looks
I'm
the
really
best
enjoying it.
so far.
I still like the pirate dungeon, but yeah, this one's
I like
got
this
me
one a
so
little
Pirates are
better,
fun.
actually.
Yeah, that's fair. I think once I get more done for this one, I'm gonna like it. Although I'm really vibing on the Jack Sparrow.
You gotta see
made.
this one in VR because the fog
Oh yeah,
like
that does look
makes
really
it
neat.
really brings it up.
That's awesome. That was a kind of a throwaway idea we had. I'm glad it was
Yeah.
cool.
I
One
am.
of those battle royale games I did play for a while was Apex. I
Apex
actually got
was
pretty
good.
into it.
I
Yeah,
liked Apex.
fun.
I'm
Yeah.
bad at it, but I had fun.
Oh yeah,
Which
me
is
too.
my response to all video games.
Bad
You know
at
why
it.
I'm good
There
at
are
Dark
only
Souls?
there's only a couple of games that I'd say I'm actually good at.
Yeah.
But I play shitloads, so I just don't specialize.
I can get pretty good at Dark Souls when I really get my engine going, but it takes
Nice.
a lot of practice, and that game's designed around failing. So there I am.
Yeah.
Right in my
I got
sweet spot.
to New Game Plus Plus on Dark Souls 2.
Nice. That
Which
was the worst Dark Souls.
evidently that's what people tell me. I thought it was shitloads of fun.
I mean, it was my first Dark Souls, and I can't go back and play Dark Souls 1 because like the controls and the graphics are so much worse.
You
Oh,
know, I thought that, but they re-released it, or
I played it and I didn't like
yeah.
it. Yeah, I
Oh,
bought the HD remix and it
I
wasn't the same.
downloaded a texture pack for it.
Yeah.
It helped a lot.
Oh, that makes sense.
Dino Pack. Our plan for the spooky dungeon is to be done by the end of August. And that's done. We might release I might do what I did with Pirate Dungeon, release the first half early on, and then
Yeah, we should have a
we'll probably have the first half out by the end of this month, and then the second half will be the end of August. So the first half will probably, at the very least, just be the first 15 floors and like a good chunk of monsters. I don't know if we probably won't have the first sub boss by then, so you'll probably just get to the end and I might have a puzzle or something. And then by the end of August, we'll have the sub boss and the final boss in there. And I have really good plans for that boss fight. That's gonna be fun. Also, I was on my run yesterday and I came up with so many cool ideas that I want to do for the final boss fight. I think it's really gonna be like just over the top epic.
Has Madison gotten back to you with anything
No,
for
she was
that
supposed to get back to me yesterday, but
That's
she's
cool.
always.
I mean, she's been kind of
I always have to
playing.
ping her, and then she just fucking 2 hours later, like, oh, I did it.
That's
No,
what she
so
sounds like.
end of August is just Spooky Block, and then there's gonna be one more block after Spooky Block, which will be called the RGB Block, which is gonna be really cool. And RGB Block is gonna be
It's our Rainbow Road.
yeah, that's gonna lead you up to the final boss of the game. And I have some really cool ideas for RGB Block. That dungeon's gonna be like crazy. Oh yeah, the boss I had ideas for, that's gonna be like the final boss. But I do have some cool ideas for the spooky boss too.
It would be fun if the final boss was your mom unplugging the game console. Really, some immersive faction right there.
Mom,
it's online.
I told you to pause
it. Hey, is there a way to differentiate between 3 different box colliders on the same object, or do they need to all be on different empty game objects?
Sorry, say that one more time.
Can you differentiate and code between 3 different box colliders on one object, or do they need to be on different objects?
No, just make them different children. So I have a different child on the punching bag for each one.
So a different game object for each one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't know how to. You could probably do it with code, but it's just gonna be messy and not worth it.
Yeah, like I started putting the colliders down, and then I realized I couldn't rename them, so I was like, "Oh."
Yeah.
It's fun seeing my objects in the UI like that. It makes them seem like real boys.
I know. Look at all these cool things going on here. Aaron, I'm gonna make an orange recolor of the turret, and I'm gonna put the pumpkin on top of it.
Dude, green. Make it green.
What?
Make the green and orange. It'll look like it's.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, like vines.
I'll keep it simple. Also, there's all these like. It looks like at one point this was all rigged. I don't know.
I think so.
But it doesn't. It's not actually rigged. So
I never animated it.
Okay, maybe I don't know what happened there, but usually
You can probably delete all those.
Yeah, I've just been deleting these. Oh. Uh-oh. Where's the body? Oh, it's down here. Okay.
I made this one a long time ago. I don't know.
It's
I don't know
good.
what I did. Good. It's not great.
You could retouch it later if you really wanted, but I don't.
I like the overall look of it. The texture's a little iffy. Modeling choices were real questionable sometimes.
You've come a long way. I love how the material's just named Fong 2.
Well, that's I didn't used to be.
And since I changed it to a toon shader, it's no longer a Fong.
I'm now much more religious about my naming conventions too.
Alright, let's see how this looks with the orange on it. Models. Dungeon? No. Gonna go to Spooky Dungeon, and then where's my new pumpkin? Jack-o'-lantern, USB free.
That's the one.
Be free.
I also made a skull and a gargoyle one if you want to do that too, because that might make me laugh.
Okay.
Well, the skull probably would look better.
Is this gonna have the face on it if I put? Yeah, it does. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, right in the front.
Spooky. Can make him a big boy.
And he looks really, really happy.
He sure does.
I didn't mean to give him like an emoji smiley face, but there he is. I like the camera in Unity. It has a nice perspective warp on it.
It's very nice. I like that you can just hold right click and move around like you're in no clip.
Yeah.
You literally just WASD to move around.
That's good to know, because I hate working in Unity, and that'll make me a lot less angry, I think.
It's very intuitive. Okay, so this is now just a turret with a pumpkin head, and then I'm going to give it its own projectile.
Make it spooky.
I should probably make sure this is actually facing. Okay, good. The front is actually the head. Good job, Aaron. Good job, Aaron.
I mean, okay. On that one, I feel like that was kind of a gimme, I think. You know
I mean, if you're just painting this pumpkin, you might not think like, oh, I better paint the face on the front
No.
of the model.
Well, why would I paint it on the back? I make decisions.
I don't know.
I make decisions on purpose. There's always a front.
I don't know. Yeah, this looks good with the green.
I dig it. Yeah.
Let's see what this looks like in the dungeon. Gonna open up the spooky dungeon.
Is it gonna have like purple particle effects? What's it gonna spit at you?
I think I'm gonna make it. This one's gonna be different. It's gonna spit fire and spin around like a Mario fucking thing.
Oh fuck yeah, I'm into that.
Oh.
Also, have you guys had the Rockstar Juiced?
Yes, it's
Yes.
not my favorite.
I like them a lot.
I don't. There's something about them that doesn't taste good to me. Like
I mean, there's a couple of different ones.
They're still
It
too
might be-
sweet, but
Yeah,
not.
that's fair.
I don't know how to explain it.
It might be the lack of carbonation. They're pretty lightly carbonated.
Yeah, I do like me some bubbles.
Well, it's really off-putting when you're familiar with a bubbling and then you get it like half flat.
Okay, this looks pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, looks good.
I dig it. Yeah. Let's see him in action.
That was a very
Spitting-
low budget
spitting hot
turret.
fire.
I gotta program that first.
Yeah, this reskin, like that one went really quickly, and I love it. Oh my god, we have to do thematic turrets for every level now.
Yeah, I mean, if you want, I could just do the same thing and take some object from the. I'll put a
I was
fish
thinking
on
about it,
top of
fish.
the
fish is the
fire
first
one.
one that came to mind.
Not a
But that
cannon.
also seems wrong.
Come
Oh,
on.
We don't have any just cannons by themselves. We
Yeah,
can take one off of Bryce.
I could take the head
Yeah.
of the desert roller.
Oh, I made a really nice cannon
true,
for
yeah.
Bryce. We can just break that off, and
Oh,
I'm
there
gonna
you
do
go.
that right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
I like that cannon. I put a lot of work into that paint job.
there we go. Okay, I gotta come up with some kind of fire move now.
Bitten hot fire. Please have Sydney say that at some point.
No.
Oh,
Okay. Well, when you put it like that.
I'm not gonna fight you because it's a stupid idea, but it makes me laugh.
I think this is a particle. Gonna do one of these.
I think I'll have a second beer.
Sure.
I'll
One of
be right
those
back.
days.
You mean 2020? That is a lot of fire. I dig it.
I think I'm gonna make that a little less fiery.
Coward.
Coward. The performance will cry, Aaron.
That's a really good point. But I think we need to make people really feel the fire by having their headsets kind of melt.
And then this is currently in what simulation space? Local, that's good. World. Okay, I think this needs to all be in local space.
Oh, yeah. There we go. All better.
There you go, Cody.
I
Are
got
you
it.
proud of yourself?
Hogarden.
Hogarden? What's a Hogarden?
Hogarden.
Hoedown?
It's a very tasty brewery.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
This one is it's a cloudy wit beer with coriander.
Oh,
and
I
orange.
love wits.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Good. Yeah, this one's
especially
really solid.
orange. Yeah, although I'm all about Hefeweizens really, but wits are good too.
I first tasted this when I got a beer advent calendar.
Nice.
And it was just
That's
one of the ones in
just-
there.
That's the whitest thing you've ever said, and that is a big competition. I just want you to know that. I think
It was mostly
Hogarden.
full of German no-name garbage beers, but this one was
Yeah.
really good.
I think Hogarden was one of Chris's favorites, if I remember correctly.
Oh.
He has a lot of opinions about beer.
I bet he does.
What are you trying to say there, Anthony?
I don't know.
It's okay. There's no way he'd ever watch this stream.
Nobody watching this.
Well, that too. What am I doing? Oh yeah.
Okay, yep. I got the zone set up. I still need to.
Are you
All right.
gonna die
Yeah.
over there?
Yeah. Sorry, I tried to turn away from the camera, but it didn't work.
Oh.
I got the zone set up. I still don't know exactly what I'm going to do for the indicator. Like, I think you completely missed what I was talking about with Aaron when you were starting up your stream.
Oh, what was that?
I was trying to figure out what I should do to indicate the light up zones.
Mm-hmm.
Is that where I should make a capsule and then give it a light up texture, or should I create an effect that's contained within that box that I already made? What would be the most efficient?
Sorry. Okay, say that one more time.
So the two things that I thought of, I know there's more ways to do this, but one would be to make a capsule, just give it a texture that was like glowy and shit,
Mm-hmm.
and make 3 of those, just make bands and just fit one over the other.
Mm-hmm.
Or I could use the box that I already made, fill it with some sort of effect. Like I've seen the effects that you can use in Unity. I don't know how intensive they are, so I don't know about that one. But you could like fill it with an effect, and that would just be like an effect that would go around the box.
Just do the 3 capsules, and then just get like an unlit transparent color and just throw it on each band.
Okay. Oh, never mind. There's a cylinder option. Why?
Yeah, or do that.
What? Well, I didn't know that was. Why didn't I know about that?
There's no cylinder collider though.
Oh, that's why I was okay. That makes sense. Yeah, no, this is perfect. Oof. I thought that was gonna be way harder.
Woof. Wait, why did that just happen? The fuck? What? Wait. What the? Am I? Okay, something happened.
What happened?
I just hit Control Z, and
Uh-huh.
my fire particle moved, and is no longer part of my hierarchy. It's just gone, and I can't select it.
You always say
Oh,
hierarchy. What
okay.
weird.
Okay, Unity.
Huh.
Can you Oh, well, that's not great. I'm watching the stream, so I'm seeing this all happen about 5 seconds after you.
Yeah,
narrate
that's not good.
Well, that was fun.
it. Oh, hey, there's the boat. Oh, but yeah, I got the cannon online whenever you.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that'll be the new pirate turret, I guess.
I mean, the fish was a good option.
IGN 4 out of 10. Too many reused turret bases.
Not enough fish. Okay, back to this guy. What was your name for him, Anthony? Jimmy Bungo?
Johnny Turbo.
Johnny Turbo.
Is that a real name?
Jimmy
Johnny
Bungo.
Turbo? I don't think any of these are real names.
Boy Genius.
But boy genius, it has air quotes in the spelling. It's boy air quotes. Johnny Bungo air quotes. Boy genius air quotes. Does your name have the word air quotes in it? Yeah, my parents are mean.
You know, with this guy, the Ghost and Dancing Bones, we have our first 5 floor enemies already.
Yeah. Although, I mean, so this guy needs phase 2 before he's really complete. But yeah.
Yeah.
Which I'm really excited for phase 2. I'm enjoying Johnny Bungo. Cannot wait to get to Humongous. Which is, by the way, my new favorite joke forever.
Did Unity decide to stop being a nuisance? Okay, it's back. We're in this scene for some reason. Did it save any of my prefab? Because I don't remember the last time I hit the save key.
Uh-oh.
Now you're the Johnny Bungo.
Okay, so that's really interesting. My cube is here, which I added after the particle effect, but the particle effect is gone.
Oh.
So, very weird set of events that just happened there.
You know, I think what happened is that fire effect escaped and is now part of the real world.
Yeah, and
You
it's
gotta watch your
it's
ass.
just there's just an endless spewing of fire somewhere in the real world right now. You cannot stop it. It will spit fire until the end of the universe.
Damn, this is good beer.
Oh.
Mm.
Wow. You're a good beer.
Pretty good compliment from bro to bro. Bro,
I
if you
don't
were a beer, I would
fully
drink you all night
understand
long.
what it means.
Definitely, it's got some homoerotic frat stuff in the middle of it for sure.
That's okay.
Great. It's good.
I mean, you know, what's college for?
No.
Yes.
Cody, you can deny your feelings all you want.
Where do I put material?
Where you put your feelings, you'll never find them again.
Great, thank you.
Boy, I hope Elena watches these.
No.
Yes.
On a scale of 1 to striking vipers, what does she think of our friendship?
Why
Wait,
is
what the hell
striking
is
why is striking vipers 10?
Because that's what you do.
I feel like that should be, well, 0 would be you hate each other, and 10 would be, yeah, okay,
Striking
yeah, yep,
vipers,
10 would
yeah.
be striking vipers.
What's striking vipers?
Do you not watch
Oh,
Black
Cody.
Mirror?
No, not really.
Why? It's so
Because
good.
it unsettles me and it makes me sad, and
Well,
I
it's
don't want to
very
watch
upsetting, but only if you're a
it.
Alright, so Striking Vipers is not it's one of their least terrifying ones. Basically, it's a video game like Tekken, and they played it in college. And then in the year 20 whatever, they developed VR headsets that you plug into your brain, and they were playing online one day, and instead of fighting, they just started fucking.
Yeah. Like, one was a
Wow.
female character, and one was like a ripped Asian dude.
Yeah.
And they were fighting each other, and like they ended up on top of each other and just started making out.
Oh, and the little one, the one that played the girl, it was Falcon from the Marvel movies.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
But it's interesting, because like, I didn't know, I heard so many like things about that episode, but had no idea what it was about. And like, as soon as that part started happening, I was like, oh. Now I know where this is going.
What was it, Dina said?
She said, "You're not allowed to fuck your friends in VR."
Oh, okay, cool. That's a pretty good response because I think other friend reactions were, yeah, that's you and your friends. And me and Liz are currently watching Black Mirror, and I am doing everything I can to confuse the order so she'll never notice that we didn't watch that one.
Oh, we missed one. Let's watch this one, Aaron.
No, we didn't watch. No, we watched it.
No,
It was the one about. It was the one about the little kid. It was the sad one. You know, the really sad one that you didn't like.
Nope.
That reminds, or not that. The past like 1 minute ago reminds me of Scrubs when Turk is suddenly a girl for some reason.
Oh yeah. Oh, but
Yeah.
they actually had to pull that episode because Elliot was
What?
right. Wait, no, there was a couple episodes like that. There was
And
one
what
where
happened?
Elliot
Why'd they
was
pull it?
like half Turk, half Elliot, and she was wearing blackface.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why they pulled that one.
Not a good look.
Not great.
It's not good.
And they had to pull 4 episodes of 30 Rock because they kept going back to it.
Funny, but
I
bad.
mean, I think there's arguments that it wasn't done in like super poor taste, but I feel like
Absolutely, yeah.
maybe we don't need it anymore.
Yeah.
I wish they would cut. I hope they're gonna cut around the episodes because like most of the situations besides It's Always Sunny, they don't. It's not integral to the plot. We can just move right on. It's Always Sunny. That was the episode.
Oh.
Complicated topic.
It really is.
Dungeon 4.
So yeah, Cody, you should watch Striking Vipers. Is my takeaway
Yeah,
from
just
this
watch that one.
conversation.
Just that episode.
Okay.
Yeah. You know those happy episodes of Black Mirror too, right?
Yeah. Have you seen
I
San Junipero?
No, I don't think so.
That's
I only
too-
watched the first season, I think.
Oh, that's the worst season.
Oh.
That is the most depressing season.
Yeah, that's why I stopped watching it.
Yeah, I mean the show the pig fucking episode is probably one of the worst episodes.
It was rough.
It was really
was-
rough.
Really bad.
Later on, so they have like definitely decidedly more negative topics, and like they still handle them really well, but they throw in more action or levity or better special effects. There's a lot of things that make it less oppressive than that first season. Oh, I forgot. Did you watch? Do you remember like the other episodes from the first season?
I watched it so long ago that I probably not.
I only watched the first season once because yeah, it was a real fucking bring down. And I remember one of the episodes they were like in a prison or whatever, jogging to try and get on a reality TV show. And apparently the resolution of that, which I forgot, was that she did good enough to get a reward, but not good enough to get on the TV show she wanted to be on, and she wound up making a porno, and it was just like soul crushing.
Wow.
That show started off harsh.
Yeah.
There's an episode with John Hamm in it. It's really good.
Oh,
Yeah, I love John Hamm.
yeah, he's fun.
He seems like he would be uncomfortable to hang out with.
Okay. Correct.
He seems like he's 50% Don Draper and 50% I don't want to be a celebrity. That's a rough combo.
Okay, so I'm thinking the pumpkin turret, instead of just aiming at you, it just spins around.
Oh yeah, I mean, let's go all the way Mario.
Yeah.
You had to time your run. That's perfect.
So I haven't touched this turret script probably since I started working on this game, so let's see
Now it's your turn to
what
feel
this
stupid.
looks like.
Yeah, this is gonna be bad.
Yeah. Is there comments in here of me apologizing to my future self? If turret is aiming at player. Okay, we're off to a good start.
Yep.
Nice and clear, at least.
There's a start function here that's empty. Ooh, look at that optimization. Just saved one empty function call. Did you know if you have an update function, even if it doesn't do anything, it's still gonna call update every frame?
Not great.
So always remove your updates, children,
So we're gonna
folks.
fix our optimization just a little bit right now. That's good.
Okay, I'm gonna do a public. I should probably zoom in so people can actually read if they want to.
You can read this.
Oh, you can?
Pretty legible.
I'm gonna zoom, I'm gonna
You
zoom
full
in
screen
anyway.
it. Resolution's good.
Public enum turret mode. This should be capital. Turret mode. We're gonna have what's the first mode called? Shoot ball mode
There you go.
and Mario Fire mode.
Excuse me, you can't have the word Mario in your code. That's a copyright violation.
Nintendo will sue your ass immediately.
Oh, what did I do?
Uh-oh.
I hit
That's always a fun
control.
question.
I used Photoshop hotkeys because
Oh, I hate
I
that.
thought this was Photoshop, I guess.
I've been there.
And then this is gonna be if turret mode equals shoot ball mode. So elegant. Such code.
Couldn't you just make it shoot mode?
No.
Okay.
No. Shut up. Let's do a public float rotate speed equals 10. And then we're just gonna have turret head dot rotate dot transform dot rotate, not rotation.
Man, I am not as well versed in Unity materials as I wish I was.
You'll get it.
Yeah, I'm trying. If you just put a material on an object and make it select transparent as the rendering mode, is there any option that I'm just missing to make it like decline when it gets near the edges? Have it like fuzz out, you know?
I think you need a mask for that usually.
You would need a map.
Wait, what do you want?
You're probably right.
I think he wants a code way to make it fuzzy on the edges.
Yeah, like I want the band to be nice and clear, but I want it to be more transparent near the edges.
You're gonna need a special shader for that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was like some set I was missing.
Or you need to just texture it yourself, but it won't be like dynamic.
Right.
You could find a shader that does that for you, or look up how to make it yourself.
It seems pretty simple, so I could probably do it myself. I'm gonna give it a shot.
Okay. Keep in mind we're using the legacy render pipeline, so any tutorial that has to do with shader graph will not work.
Okay. And I was just gonna bang around just the options to see if I could figure some shit out.
Okay.
Now you got bangerang.
You're most likely gonna be writing your own shader script to make this happen.
I see. Wow. Something that simple. It seems like a really easy request.
Yeah, you could probably look it up and find a way to do it.
Yeah,
that sounds really complicated, Cody.
No, it doesn't.
Look up shader like dither on edges or something like that. Dither on intersection, maybe.
That's not what dither means.
What's the word? Fade on intersection.
Transparency.
Transparent on intersection. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, I was checking to see if this animation was set to loop by default, because it always is. And it sure was. Good thing I fixed that.
Ooh, this one's talking about Fresnel values.
Oh.
That's a fun word.
Yeah, I know. I don't even know what it is.
What's a Fresnel?
The fuck if I know.
We'll find out from you, buddy.
No, it's for the empty beer can over
I thought you were just showing me, look, I'm eating this, and you don't get it.
Okay.
I mean,
No, come back, I want it. No, mine.
That's what you get when you ask silly questions.
Barbecue sandwich. This
What kind of-
is
what
a
kind of meat in there?
mukbang stream now.
A muck? What?
Have you heard of those?
No, is that like a?
It's where someone films themselves eating just too much food in
I
front of a
like
camera.
Those make me very uncomfortable.
They're really gross. I don't like them.
They exist.
They definitely
No,
have an
no.
audience, but I don't understand.
I guess do your thing. That's fine. I definitely don't want to see it though.
Yeah.
Cody, you got awfully quiet.
No, I'm just looking at. Oh, shit.
Suspicious, I think.
I got a lot of shit going on, Aaron.
It's pretty convenient.
Okay, let's see if the turret spins.
Okay, am I completely crazy, or when you add, or when you select transparent on a material, you should be able to affect how transparent it is?
Usually you use a mask.
Is that a mask too? It feels like a
lot
transparent
of things are
option
masked.
on
Sometimes there
material.
are sliders.
You should
Yeah,
be able to slide it.
there should be a slider, and a mask
Yeah.
option.
That's all sliders.
Like an opacity option or something.
Yeah, I don't
Oh.
know. I mean, it probably depends on the slider or the material you're using, right?
I guess.
Because I know
But
some of them
like,
definitely give more options than others.
there's like a material. Like if you say create new material, you can select transparent, and then there's no slider. It's just mildly transparent.
Well, I think you're doing something wrong, but
Maybe.
I don't know what.
I also don't know what.
It is all sliders.
it's all just sliders.
Oh, I should on full screen. See me. Okay, no comments. Cool. I do like the that fire effect.
That is
Yeah.
fun.
I should probably only have the fire effect playing if you're somewhat close to the
Yes.
turret.
Yeah.
Is it just going to be a constant flamethrower?
It spins around. Yes.
Like the jump rope games in Paper Mario.
I'll show you.
You know, I'm really happy you don't have a higher quality mic right now, Anthony.
Why? Oh, so you don't hear all the.
Yeah, that's great. I'm in. Oh no, there it is. I spoke too soon.
Oh.
Oh no, got too into it, dude. I'm currently watching videos of baby hedgehogs
Okay.
Oh,
just doing stuff.
Can I switch to your Discord and see them?
No, it's on my phone.
Oh. That's too bad.
Yeah. I'll tell you what though, if you're ever feeling down, look at baby hedgehog videos. Get you right back up. Apparently they're very difficult animals to take care of, which is too bad. How's Elena doing, Cody?
stressed.
Yeah, she back to work?
Yeah, she's working.
Yeah.
It's been a rough week
Yeah.
and a half ish.
Just the hero virus stuff or
Everything all at once, man.
life?
Yeah.
Got some friends acting up.
Okay.
Oh, Cody's.
What is this beer?
Oh no.
All right.
It really is a mukbang one, yeah.
I better.
We're doing reverse ASMR today.
Sorry.
That was the most old man choking sound I've ever heard.
Nice.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay, we've got fire. So that's something.
Spitting hot fire. You gotta say it like that.
Spitting hot fire.
Spitting hot fire.
Will it spin though?
Will it spin? That is the real question.
It is. It doesn't appear to be spinning. Will it hurt me?
Well, that's another good question.
It also appears to not be hurting me.
Okay. Okay.
But why?
Well, we gotta start.
Oh, is it? Nope. It is not hurting me.
Did you accidentally make yourself invincible?
No.
Okay.
I know I would. You know? I don't want to have to die.
Oh, we got null
Clunk.
reference exceptions.
Uh-oh.
I've assigned flames, so that's one thing. That's probably why it's not rotating. But it does not explain why it's not damaging. This, we got a rigid body, got a trigger. Oh, no, actually. Oh, it's because it's on trigger enter. It should be on trigger stay. Let's try again. Let's burn the player to death.
I mean, I feel like every part of making a video game is just finding fun and unique ways to hurt your fans.
Oh, okay, the turret turned on and it is spinning. But will it burn me?
Nice. But will it burn?
It's also
You remember,
just a tad slow.
do you
Were you
remember
about to mention Will It Blend?
Yeah.
Yes. Love
Burr.
that shit.
That was an interesting show. When he first started blending iPhones, I had a burner phone, and that was my cell phone. I felt pretty bummed about that.
Got another null reference exception. What? Oh, I'm big dumb. I was calling the damage function for in battles instead of in the overworld.
Oh, there's two different versions.
Yes.
Good to know.
So it's player overworld dot damage dot instance dot damage. Deal damage to player. Sure.
Do hurt. Do hurt.
Do hurts to player.
Tell you what, I am loving this guy's goggles right now.
Those are some good looking gogglies.
Thank you.
This guy looks straight out of like Ratchet and Clank or something.
That's part of it. Definitely pretty heavily inspired by all the Smart Koopas in Mario games. Whenever there's a Smart Koopa,
like
he's got weird glasses. And,
Lenny, I think.
yeah, can't see Koopa. He was giant and smart. Yeah, I don't know. I really like those games.
Me too. Did you ever play Superstar Saga?
No.
I think you'd like that one.
Yeah, it's such a good game. I replayed
so I played
remake.
a few. I've played the first one a few times, like tried to get into it, and it was too close to Paper Mario without being Paper Mario. You know what I mean?
It is different. I like the overworld stuff. I have to switch using brothers to do puzzles. You can like split them up to do things.
Really weird personal peeve. My favorite thing about the Paper Mario games is like the non-Mario companions.
Yeah, that's something a lot of people like. They were mad that they were moved for a while.
Just me. Because like the story in that game is so weird and funny, and it's mostly told through them.
That is something you don't get in Mario and Luigi. So you don't have any other party members.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not even like Wario or something.
Although the soundtrack is done by Yoko Shinomura, which is amazing. So all
you was with them for a while, huh?
Yeah. I think she also did the soundtrack in Mario, the SNES Mario RPG.
Yeah, that name sounds right. I remember that I watched a couple of like Did You Know Gaming documentaries, and that name came up a lot. Well, documentaries, 20-minute videos.
YouTube video essays.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, video essay. That's what they're called.
Okay, let's try this again. Let's speed up that turret rotation by a lot, I think. So right now it's at 20, or it's at 10. Let's put it on 60. Make it real fast. Right now this can technically hurt you through walls. Maybe I'll change that.
We'll figure that out.
I don't know yet.
Gotta dial it in, you know? Maybe through walls is a good way.
We'll make a tradition of it.
Dude, it's not hot today.
I know, it wasn't too bad.
My fan's on, and it's making me cool instead of sad.
Yesterday I even ran.
Nice.
It's hot here.
There's a certain temperature where my fan just stops doing anything. Like, I can feel it moving air, and I can see it moving, but I do not feel any cooler.
Okay, this definitely damages you now by a lot.
Nice, good.
But I think the collider is, yeah, it is not representative of where the fire is.
Well, that's not great. How far behind is it?
I just need to set the fire to not be in world space. It'll look
Okay.
worse, but it'll be accurate.
Okay.
I could do particle collision, but I don't want to.
That seems like
out.
pretty costly.
Yeah. We're dealing with the quest here.
Yeah.
A smartphone strapped to your face.
Yeah. Pretty sweet. Oh, you know, this is definitely getting League of Legends-y too. Been
Yep.
looking at too much of their concept art lately.
It definitely looks very League of Legends-y.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. That should be more accurate. Also, I think I need some. I realize there's no visual feedback for when you get damaged in the overworld right now.
That's not great.
Yeah, there needs to be
Something.
like damage numbers coming out of your head or something. Okay, yeah, it looks worse, but
How
it's
much
fine.
worse? Let's see. Oh, it's not that much worse.
Yeah. It's cool though. It's a nice change up from the other turret.
For sure. Plus, I mean, the fact that it sweeps the whole room, I think that's definitely going to be
Yeah.
something you got to deal with, which is really good for an environmental challenge like that.
Yeah.
Especially,
I think it's pretty swell, and when you move away, it turns off.
nice. I think we got to make it do a lot of, or maybe percent damage, because some of those treadmill boys, whew, got a lot of health.
Yeah, you're probably right. Ow.
I love that the treadmill is a legitimate workout.
I know. Fun fact, I never tested the function that makes the player die in the overworld until like a month ago.
Yeah.
So I didn't even know if it worked.
Just kind of hoped.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, you know, it worked out.
Yeah.
All's well that ends well.
Do you guys think this is a good speed? Should this be slower or faster?
No, I dig it. That looks about right. Because it's enough that it'll get you if you stand still for too long, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna make you throw your controller at the wall.
Yeah. Okay.
So this was our fish idea this time around.
Yes.
What was it? Fish bolt? Is that what we did that one on that one stream?
Fishbolt. Yep. It's a good one.
We said, what's the dumbest thing we can do? Fish bolt. We did it.
And then that reminds me, I should go ahead and do damage numbers now for the overworld. Or I should finish my rib sandwich and watch Aaron model for a little bit.
Well, then that'll work too.
He kind of looks like Gur from Invader Zim.
Yeah, I could see that. I edited the wrong one, like a bungus, and now I have to do it again.
Did anybody
oh, go ahead.
get messaged by a Discord bot yesterday that said you won a year of Discord Nitro?
No.
No, maybe you did, Anthony.
It almost got me. Almost. Because it gave me
your social right here.
No, it was called official Discord bot or something. I tried Googling this and I couldn't find anything about it. And then it gave me a URL to discord.com that asked if the bot could access one of our channels. And I was like, well, that's weird.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
And I like diffed the URL with discord.com to make sure it was Discord, and it was. But I guess it doesn't matter because it just all bot requests just come from discord.com.
Yeah.
So I didn't do it. And then an hour later, the bot was renamed from official Discord bot to Discord scam bot. I was like,
wow.
okay, I don't know why.
That's honesty that I wasn't expecting.
I don't know why it was renamed to that. But I went to Scott because Scott started streaming, and I went into his Discord channel, and I noticed Discord scam bot was one of the members of his Discord channel, so he definitely fell for it.
Oh
Wow.
no.
I don't know what the bot gets to do.
Nefarious, I'm sure. What a fun word.
Yes.
I wonder if it's racist. It seems like one of those words that way back in the day was a racial thing.
Who knows?
You know,
Everything to be
oh, I
right.
got a horrible one for you. Have you like heard the? Oh fuck! I think mine's about to crash. Oh, never mind. We're good. Denizens. Have you heard that one?
Mhm.
Yeah, I know the word.
So the
What's wrong with
original
that word?
definition. No, here. I'm telling you, the original definition of that word was someone who lives in an area but is not originally from there,
Oh,
which is why it's always used in a negative context,
Oh,
great.
which is just a bummer because it's a nice. It was a nice word,
Yeah.
and then it was racist. I'm
UV
glad you guys
mapping.
got to watch me do some UV mapping.
Always the most exciting part
It's,
of
I
making a
mean,
model.
whenever I'm doing modeling in front of someone else, they're like, "Yeah, I get back to those UVs, man."
That was always my least favorite part of 3D modeling class.
It takes a while if you don't know what you're doing.
It's just the least, because every other part of modeling gives you cool visual feedback that you're making progress, except for UV mapping.
It is like one of the most important parts. So, also, Frank did not teach it well.
No.
He didn't teach
What
it
is the
well.
strategy? Do you just auto map and then move everything to where you want it, or what?
No, I auto map and then I cut my seams, and then I get all my rotations. Or yeah, then I do a layout, and then I get all my rotations right, and then I call it a day.
Nice.
Oh fuck, that's not right. There we go. Okay, boring part's over. Now back to watching digital paint dry.
Way. This is basically a reaction stream at this point, because it's just me reacting to you modeling.
You
Wow.
won't believe what happens when he turns on the Chumbo layer.
Gimbal mode on? You wouldn't believe what happens next.
Watch this 3D artist get completely pwned by Blondo.
So we have to put gimbal mode into this game at some point, right?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
so
yeah.
my thought was the gimbal mode should turn on the club trap banger.
the club
soundtrack.
remixes of all the tracks.
Yeah,
That was I gotta like export that and send it to you guys because it makes the bass ridiculous.
I mean that's what I want. That's what I want gimbal mode to be.
My headphones are real bassy and it was just like boom, 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 boom.
Nice. I really enjoy the Arcaxer soundtrack.
Yeah, Scott was giving me shit for the battle theme. I was like,
Mhm.
you make a song.
Yeah. Do 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 do. I mean, eventually in my brain it turns into Doctor Who every time, but still good. Yeah, it's like Doctor Who mixed with Doom.
It was very doomy.
I mean, to be fair, drum and bass is pretty doomy too, and you like drum and bass, so that makes sense.
I'm liking the shop theme. I feel like that one came out pretty good.
Which one was that?
It's the one that goes like down, 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 bada 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 down, bum bum bum,
Oh
bada da da da
yeah,
da.
I remember. That was pretty cool. I still think Chicken Dance is the way to go, man.
I'm not doing chicken dance.
No one's gonna sue you.
I would hope not.
No one can own. Can you really ever own the Chicken Dance?
You can own the birthday song apparently.
Not anymore. Actually, the copyright finally expired.
Oh, thank God.
But for the longest time, yeah. Although I don't know.
Every
'cause
sitcom is not going to sing "He's a Jolly Good Fellow" anymore on birthday episodes.
I don't know. I think at this point they're like it's a staple. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think annoying restaurants are never going to stop doing their own version of the birthday song.
Yeah. Damn it, Joe's Crab Shack.
Damn it, Joe's mama. She loves those crabs.
I really
Why
need
is it
to...
that crab shacks are universally advertised in filthy memes?
Joe's Crab Shacks?
Yeah.
I haven't seen a single meme involving a Joe's Crab Shack.
Well, have you never seen, like, I got crabs at the crab shack?
No.
That's a t-shirt, man. I'm
Do
pretty
they
sure that's a thing, right?
Do they sell it at Joe's Crab Shack?
I think so. Maybe I'm thinking of other less family-friendly crab shacks.
What's a less family-friendly crab shack? Like a Hooters that's also a Joe's?
No, it'd be like Frank's filthy sewer shack. I don't know. I've seen. I feel like I've seen a lot of crab shack. Maybe I'm just a pervert, creep, or an uncle. You guys can swoop in at any time and stop me.
Hold
All
on,
you
I
gotta do is
just
say
Sorry.
literally anything
Busy.
else.
I put
No, no,
Cody. I
Pete
just
Dick's
wanted
Crab Shack.
I wanted to
Okay,
put Cody full screen for a little bit so we could just enjoy his face.
There you go.
Ah.
It's that guy has a
Why?
big dick. I'm not the only one.
Why have you done this?
Well, do something interesting, Cody.
Hey everybody, welcome to my
Here.
reaction stream. I'm gonna react to Cody's face for the next
Yeah,
15 seconds.
God damn it.
yeah, that's my reaction.
What kind of head? We got the
Trying to do a
Bose,
thing here. Trying to be a normal person.
the Bose
Never done that
NC20s, classic headphones. I wonder where those
I'm
came
really-
from.
Are we allowed to talk
Good.
about anything that we did with those?
Yeah, it's not
Okay.
under contract or under NDA or anything.
I'm really sad that they had to cancel their AR setup.
Yeah, Hide and Bose sequel. For anyone that doesn't know, we did a hackathon with Bose where we made a game called Hide and Bose Seek. Bose was selling these headphones / sunglasses with AR features where you could turn your head and you'd hear audio from different directions. So we made a game that was like Pokemon Go kind of, but you're playing tag with your friends where the person that was trying to tag people would hear music coming from all the people that were hiding with their headphones, and then you have to run around in real life and try to find them.
It was pretty fun.
It was cool, but then Bose shut down their whole Bose AR platform support, so it's never going to be a thing.
Yeah, I'll say like that seems like definitely a moonshot idea.
Yeah.
Making an AR platform out of a headset, glasses.
They were going to feature us next to the Star Wars Episode 9 game and everything.
That's too bad.
I know. They really goofed us on that one.
Things that will never be. I mean, the world kind of goofed us on that one.
That's true. It was really coronavirus that shut down.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like I'm getting close with this. Here, let me actually share my screen. This might be
Okay.
interesting.
Okay.
I'm getting moderately close, not super close though.
Well, Cody, I need you to be super close.
Okay. Did you make a shader or did you
I
just
did.
texture this?
I made a material.
Okay, so you made a material.
Well, no, I made a texture, slapped it on material. I tried to make it just a band with fuzzy edges, and that kind of worked, but it's not dropping off by itself. It's just making a weird
Here,
key-colored ice cube around it.
Did you change the color to be more transparent? Click the color next to the albedo.
Right here.
Then lower the alpha. Also, black is transparent, not white, right?
Cody.
No.
Yes. So you need to go open your texture in your image editor and make the transparent part black.
Damn it! Really? Is
So-
that fuck?
Cody, you know that
Okay.
like black and white binary 0-1, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I didn't draw those dots. I don't work with materials. All right, yeah, let me redo that.
Cody's gone.
Yeah. This part's boring. Yeah,
Watch
Let's
Weirdo
make a
get
damage
destroyed.
text. We're gonna
Damage
make a
text,
3D object, a text
oh,
mesh
that's
pro.
brilliant. Did you know the Paint.net has a fucking invert colors option and it's already done?
Is it Control-I?
Is there actually a shorthand for it?
I mean, it's
Shit,
usually
it is.
Control-I.
Yes, Control-Shift-I.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow. All right.
You're welcome, buddy.
Yeah, thank you.
That just saved you 10 minutes of your life.
You did.
But seriously, if this game, like, if we can get some money out of this game, you have to buy a real photo editor.
I know.
You dingus.
Also, our office is gonna be a boat, I think.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, we decided on that forever ago.
Yeah.
We can't change that.
So next time the virus happens, we sail out to
We
sea.
take to sea.
How are you gonna get us sick from the middle ocean?
Yeah.
Think about that, dummy.
We don't need to go to the grocery store. We're gonna catch all of our meals. Eating mermaid. Are they? Is it a cannibal boat? No.
No, mermaids aren't people. You stupid. Bop, bop, bop. Bada, 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 bop.
I don't know what song you're doing, but it sounds like the Underdog
It's
song.
the shop theme I made.
Okay, well, I'm hearing Underdog.
I'm just gonna
And I
play
hate
it.
you for
I'm gonna
it.
play it on the
Do it, because that's
Hey,
we
look, it's a
actually have the
picture of a
license for that
microphone.
music.
SoundCloud. Yes, this is. I'm allowed to play this.
This is like the only music we can play. Actually, yeah, we should do that the whole time.
Okay, check this out. How does this look? I don't know how to get rid of the gray edge, but it's way closer.
Does it have a?
Okay, set it
does
to
have a
cut out.
shiny?
Set it to cut out instead of transparent,
Cut out. Thank you.
and then lower the smoothness to 0.
We're-
Come on, Cody. Let's
No,
stay
wrong.
on
Nope,
stuff.
nope. Click the material. Not there. You're on the texture.
oh. Here?
Transparent
No.
at the top, blending
Cut
out.
Oh,
There you go.
Is that what you're looking for?
kind of, but
Okay,
now
no.
it's like.
Set it back to transparent and set the smoothness to 0. And then turn it off. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty close.
Yeah.
And turn that down so you can see my texture. Come on, man.
Turn it down.
Oh. Set the whole
Right.
transparency of the whole thing down to like 50%. The
Okay,
yellow,
how do I
click-
do
click
that?
The
I've been
yellow.
looking at
Click
that
the
shit the entire
yellow.
Ah! Oh, this. Okay.
Yeah.
Do another, like, drop it down to like 15. I worked hard on that texture.
Like that? Like,
Okay,
I want
higher,
it to
higher
be.
than that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that was pretty good.
Okay.
Is that what you wanted?
Small extra question. Is there a way to not have it appear on the top of the
Yeah, you need Aaron to give you a UV cylinder that doesn't have the UVs on the top mapped.
Oh, I see. All right.
Is it just a regular cylinder?
Just a regular cylinder. Just
Okay,
basic
just-
as shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Give me 2 seconds.
Yep.
We all
Sorry.
went to the same school. I can't
I don't know
shit down
what
some,
you're trying to make? Yeah, what is it?
You had to take. I helped you pass those stupid classes. Cody.
Yeah, that's why you're way better than me.
I know you learned because I taught you. That wasn't our teacher. Of course, that's mostly your fault.
My fault.
How much attention did you pay in class?
Little to none in those
Yeah.
classes.
There we go.
Ness is sending you a picture of a dick, and I think
You
she
do?
wants you to get me banned.
What?
What? No, she's not sending me a picture of a dick.
I just saw a message in the corner, and the last message just said, "That's a dick."
You're sending dick pics to Ness.
Uh-oh.
I
Oh,
can see,
scandal.
yeah,
Scandal.
that might be a dick.
Are you using do you have a new app like they had on Silicon Valley?
Yeah, that's a dick.
Why is it a dick?
You almost got me
No,
banned.
no. It's album cover for this band, and their
Is it
fingers
Goblin
are
Top?
like no,
Oh, okay.
no.
Because that one's definitely a dick.
Ah. No, it's this band, and they're like contorting in their hands in just such a way, and if you zoom in, his fingers are fucked up in a very specific way, and his fingers are not that fucked up in real life.
I saw
100% sure it's a Photoshop dig.
I saw an ad for a beer commercial today, and it was one of those videos in Facebook, and I had them set to not autoplay.
Yeah.
And just the screenshot for the ad was a hand underwater, and it definitely looked like 4 floppy penises.
Great.
That guy's hand was also pretty fucked up. Okay, so Cody, I'm gonna upload this polygon. I'm just gonna send it to you. I can send FBXs through Photoshop. Photoshop Discord. You know how to like export the UVs, right?
No, unfortunately.
You.
Do you know how long it's been since I had to export a UV?
Give me. I'm just gonna make a texture for you, buddy, and you can tweak the colors.
All right. See, I'm just adjusting it right now for when I get the new texture, so it should be applicable.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely gonna have Underdog stuck in my head for a week now.
You see, there's something in chat.
What?
Dirty Dick's Crab Shack.
Yeah.
Wait, how long ago was that?
That was a while ago, and I feel
didn't
vindicated by it.
All right. First thing I jumped to was I thought it was something about the dick on the album.
No. My roommate and one of my roommates in college, he had a shirt that said "Joe's mom loves crabs."
Great.
And I mean, his name was Joe.
All right.
So that was pretty funny. But yeah, I feel like all crab shacks advertise using filthy language because they know that's where all uncles are gonna go with it.
Of course.
Look at that beard. Okay,
it's
Cody.
way more trim now. Does it look respectable?
I mean, didn't you trim it last week?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like.
I forgot you had already seen it.
The mountain man bush.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with a nice bush.
Gotta hack that back. Gotta keep it clean.
That's right. That's true.
If you could like straighten your beard into like a King Darius thing, that might be okay.
That would be fun, but I don't know if I can pull that off. Yeah.
Okay, there is the material and there's the mesh. You should be good to go.
Cool. Thank you.
And just change the color with sliders because it's all sliders.
There we go. Got the mesh. And
I wish I was more interesting at just talking. Not great at it.
What'd you say?
I don't have any interesting banter besides making fun of Cody.
Oh, I see. It's not too bad to keep the conversation going. It's just usually if I'm like, say, streaming, it's all just random bullshit, and I'm not focusing on it because I'm focusing on like, well, no, I actually
Being
reverse
bad
that.
at the video game.
I'm focusing more on chatting than playing the video game because I
idea.
usually play a game that kind of just falls into the background.
Although I'll tell you what, man, watching your Paper Mario videos is just it's rough because you focus on the game way too much and you complain about the rendering issues the whole
It can be very
time.
frustrating.
But it was like 7 hours of video, and I spot checked. It was the entire time.
It was very frustrating.
I can't watch that one. I mean, I have played that emulation so many times. You get over it. You stop talking about it. You move on.
Hey, I did another one, and I complained a lot less.
But Thousand Year Door or original Paper Mario?
Thousand Year Door.
No, the original Paper Mario one. I've seen your Thousand Year Door is fine. It's fine.
Oh, I complained a lot about the rendering in the Thousand Year Door in the first video.
Oh, I don't remember that. But in the like 64 one, I spot checked the whole VOD set that you put on YouTube. Every video you were complaining the entire time.
Damn, I don't remember that.
I do, because I love that game and I wanted to watch you play it, and you ruined it.
Oh.
So if you ever feel like doing that one again for me, buddy, you just let
Yeah,
me
maybe.
know. I do like watch. You're like one of the only video game streamers that I enjoy.
Well, I appreciate that.
Oh,
That's very nice.
There's also that girl that's like in Chugga Conroy's general area. I can't remember what her name is, but she does a lot of old Mario games too. I like her.
Hmm.
You and her have a lot in common.
Huh.
So I don't have a takeaway from that sentence.
I don't know.
You and Miss Anella, that's her name.
Never heard of it.
She's good.
Huh.
Mostly plays the exact same games that you do.
Oh, that's nice.
She did a really fun Super Mario Sunshine run.
Oh, that's enormous.
She aced it. Wait, what's enormous?
The mesh.
Oh, well,
That's
really?
fine.
It's
Check it
in
out,
feet.
yeah.
It shouldn't be enormous.
It was huge. Mighty, mighty, you know?
No, I don't. It's a foot and a half. It's 2 feet across.
I don't know. When I slapped it on there, it was like 50 feet across.
is the scale of the
Interesting.
parent really big?
All the scales are one-on-one.
I don't know then.
I don't know.
It's fine.
I don't think I made the punching bag in centimeters, but I might have.
I know if a model's old is if it was in centimeters, because everything pre like 2018 that Eric made
Yeah.
was all centimeters.
Yeah. We don't need to talk about that. Although it's really bullshit that Maya doesn't have a way to change the default settings.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
That is really funny.
You change them per project, and I can't figure out how to make that cascade. Like I've changed my settings, I've saved my settings, I've imported my settings, and every time you want it to work in centimeters, right? Never.
Yes.
Yeah, now that I have to work with other people who aren't my good friends from college, I make sure that I fix my scale.
Okay, let's see if my fancy new damage text shows up. Come on, Chubkiss, let's go burn yourself to death. Oh, okay. Well, goes a little too high, I think. Did you see that?
That feels very RuneScape. Can you make them like bounce?
I'm gonna make it not go that high into the sky, I think.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Can you give us some size jitter?
Maybe. I give it.
Okay.
I'll give it some position jitter.
There you go. That'll work.
What script am I looking for?
What if you just add gravity? Then they'll fall down like at the end of playing solitaire.
That'd be pretty funny.
Time to fade. I'm gonna lower this to 0.2. Three, and this is gonna go down way faster. It's gonna go up a little slower, and then we're gonna add some random shit to its position. Transform to position plus equals vector 3 dot right times random dot range. We're gonna do negative 0.5 to 0.5 meters, and that'll give it a well. And then let's also add some random z to it as well.
Yeah, make it all over the place.
There we go. Let's see how that looks.
How's that looking in Discord? Pretty okay?
Let's see.
That's what looking in Discord.
Not bright enough?
Oh,
Ah,
that's good.
Let me think.
And you said no emission on these, right?
I wouldn't want. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think you need
Okay.
a mission on this.
Okay.
I would maybe.
There's still that gray edge I can't quite get rid of.
Set it to cutout again. And then
Ew.
get the alpha cutoff and just move that slider around. Okay, no, it's not doing what we wanted to do. I guess cutout can't do. Go back to go to fade. There we go.
Oh yeah, that's way better.
There we go. Hey, you just gotta
Yeah.
cycle through your options,
All
and then
right.
you're gonna make the other two different colors, right?
No, I was just gonna keep them yellow.
I think they should be different colors.
They're only
I think
gonna
it should be different colors.
no, they're gonna flash on at different times. Like
Yellow, green, blue. No, make them like yellow, green, blue.
No,
yeah.
okay. I think it's fine being one color actually.
Yeah, because it's gonna like only light up the zone that you need to hit. It's not gonna have all three on
But
at
Simon
once.
says.
At least Simon says eat a dick, Aaron.
Simon says make it good.
I'm trying to think what can make this look better. No, this is fine. I can
Wait, I have an idea. There's a simple way in code to make it better. You can just turn the alpha up and down.
You want
Just
it to
have
flash?
Yeah, flash a little bit.
Okay.
Is that fine?
Yeah, and then I'm probably gonna take your yellow band texture and just spruce it up a little bit to make it more exciting.
Sure. Yeah.
I'll do something crazy with it.
All right.
And then yeah, that should be good.
Good.
And then now you need to program the whole minigame.
That's correct.
All you have to do is the rest of it.
I'll do it in stages. So what I'm going to do is, if you hit the bag, I wanted to give you points. Wait, no, I already have that part done. Hey, that's easy. Okay. So
But it should
I'll
only
have
it should only give you points if you hit in the right zone now, right?
Yes, that's what I'm gonna. Well, that's what I was actually gonna ask you about. Do you want points if you just hit the bag, and then more points if you hit the correct zone?
No, 0
I think you
points
should
for
only
just
get points if
punting.
you hit the correct zone.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, Simon says.
And then I
to give
think you
points
should
for just
change
slamming on
this.
it.
I think you should change the bag to just give you EXP.
Okay. That's fine.
I think that's cleaner.
And I'm hoping to set up a combo system as well.
Okay. If you want to
Like
have flying text pop up, be like combo.
I still think go for the balls should be.
Also, at some point, you need to
Yeah.
record into your microphone going.
Ah, ow.
So I can make those sounds when you punch it.
Ugh.
Okay.
All right, I'm
We're
gonna
gonna-
text my
We're gonna
damage
wind
text.
up on a website somewhere.
You know, all the damage sounds in Wave Magic was just me.
I didn't know there were damage sounds.
Yep.
That game was a long time ago.
It's true.
Was goo one of the damage sound effects? 'Cause
Yeah,
that
it
kinda
was.
Sounds familiar. Okay, yeah, that sounds familiar.
Oh, I forgot to have this actually set the correct number for the damage it's doing to you.
Fatality.
Fatality.
I think if you get like a really long combo, it'd be fun to have it yell fatality. Although would we get sued for that one?
Maybe.
If we do it exactly like them, yes.
Murderation. Oh yeah, because like the pentakill announcer guy, that's always fun. We could do that for like combo lengths. 10-minute beatdown. That would be 10 minutes of getting that right. That would be pretty hard, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
We are gonna just have a whole team of ninjas by the time we're done with this game. They can run for hours. They
That
can
guy
punch
says he
pinprice
likes all
precision.
these things.
Awesome. That's great.
Text dot text.
At first I thought you were being rude by saying that guy, and then I realized, oh,
No.
that's his name.
Alright, let's see how much damage this fire does now. Cannot convert int to TMP Pro. What? Oh, text.text.text. Great.
What?
It doesn't
Because
sound
I
right,
had it.
but I'm not a programmer.
Oh, I gotta make this 2-string. I have a overworld damage text, which is my class, and I named it text. And then text has a TMP Pro text called text. And then TMP Pro text has a field called text. That's the actual text. So I have text.text.text.
Wow.
That's it doesn't sound right. It's fun though.
You know, garbage collector, you know.
Oh, speaking of, I was thinking about might be fun to have an NPC that shows up in the dungeons, like he's a rare spawn, like a trader. He's got weird random items. It's called the garbage collector, and he looks all apocalyptic or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That might be fun.
Okay.
Well,
That's
because like
funny. I like
all,
it. I think it's good.
all the JRPGs that I play, there's always some weird shady guy who is like selling weird stuff or side effect or upgrades or something.
Yeah, we definitely need
I'm
more.
the garbage man. I eat garbage. That's what I do.
I go out in the ring, I start eating garbage.
Garbage.
And then
Just like that. But yeah, I was thinking
Okay,
like,
yeah, let's just have
Chet
me a
Rippo.
beefy guy in a leotard. Sorry, what was that?
I was thinking like, Chet Rippo and
Oh yeah,
did you played Earthbound? The guy who sells you weapons for Jeff?
yes. It's I would say that's a weird guy, but that's a weird goddamn game. So it's
Yeah, he fits right in.
not.
Although he does sell bazookas specifically to children, so I don't know.
It's true.
the fuck? The object you want to instantiate is null. No. No, it's not.
Also, I think in that game Jeff can make bombs, which means Jeff's a terrorist.
I suppose so. Yes.
Like given the right, because he makes it out of trash too. So given the right pieces of trash, Jeff just makes you IEDs. Well, pre 9/11 was different, huh?
Okay, I had to screw it up, guys. Now it's text.get component overworld damage text.text.text.
Well, that's
Oh,
even
good.
No, it's not nearly as fun. Now let's see how much damage we're actually taking. Take his mask off, Scoob.
What?
It's all Ohio? Have you guys seen the meme where it's the astronaut looking at Earth?
Always has been. Yeah.
Wait,
Oh, yeah.
it's all Ohio? Always has been.
I don't think I've seen the It's All Ohio one.
That's the first one I saw, so in my mind that's the original. I'm sure it's not.
I think I saw like a Warhammer one or something, so yeah, yours is probably closer to the original than mine.
It's all Ohio.
That's pretty good. There's a comic book called Ohio is for Sale, and every time I see it, I make the same joke. But who would buy it? And I make myself laugh. Seriously though, if Ohio was within your budget, would you buy Ohio? Because I know I wouldn't.
That's a tough one. Because, I mean, yeah, also probably
Can
no.
you own Ohio?
Yeah, but that's like owning a basketball team that nobody's heard of.
Yeah, exactly. And they've got a drug problem.
Yeah. Yes.
Every single one of Oh, if anyone's from Ohio, I apologize. Oh, what should the new Washington football team be? Because like I've been trying to think of cool mascots, and like they're all taken.
That's true. All the good ones are gone.
Even the bad ones are out there, like Saints. Like who really wants to be a Saint? That's a weird mascot.
That's a weird one.
The Washington Doggos.
Oh, right, puppers. We decided on puppers.
Yeah.
I think the Bruins is underused, but is it like too deeply entrenched as Canadian
It's
now?
100%. No, Boston. It's Boston. It's 100% Boston.
Oh well, yeah.
Although, yeah, like Toronto Maple Leafs, that wouldn't work anywhere outside of Canada.
That's true.
We're the Washington Maple Leafs. What the fuck is wrong with
No,
you?
you're not. Shut up.
You know what's really funny is like Canada is such a manly country and hockey is such a violent sport, but we're the Maple Leafs.
Oh, beautiful. I'm taking so many ones.
It really is a country of like trees and chest hair.
Yeah,
That's what I picture immediately.
smoking darts and chopping trees,
Yeah.
and then eventually you got to go out for a rip.
Out for a rip, eh?
Fucking A, right?
Out for a
It's
rip,
that
bub.
guy who likes all these things. That's good. We
You
try
said that a
to
lot.
poke
That
at
was
things
a
that
long
people
time
like.
ago, Cody.
Yeah,
Holy shit! I need to keep up with chat.
You're
What?
real late on that one.
We literally talked about it.
Wow, how did I miss that? Maybe I was
I don't-
focused.
That's not a possibility.
It might be. I'm focused on that shit right now.
Kill him. Demons suck out a soul.
Look at me, I'm an accountant. Oh, forget about Jesus Christ. Oh, interdimensional cable 2 was definitely not as good. Morty's Mind Blowers, though, I love that
Yeah,
one.
that was fun.
That one made me sad.
Oh yeah, it was great. I think Morty's Mind Blowers is my favorite, and then original interdimensional cable, and then I did enjoy the Tales from the Rick Train.
Yeah, I like that episode.
That was good. Yeah.
I liked what? It's just a circle. The way people go on about it, you think it'd be way more interesting than that, but it's just a stupid circle. I always love when they take little shots at each other.
How much damage does this turret have to do for me to not take 1 damage?
How buff is your Chupkus?
It's no, it's not even taking into account defense or anything. It's that it's timesing it. It's trying to damage me every frame
Oh,
by timesing it by time.delta time. So I'm gonna need to have it do a certain amount of power before it goes up to 2. So let's set this to 1,000. Does that get me to more than 1 damage?
I just wanted to share what Ness sent me.
why, Cody?
Should I look at this?
It's good. It's
Yeah,
good. Oh,
good,
Anthony's never played Dark Souls.
I'm not gonna get this meme
Yeah.
then. This is useless.
It does. It's
It's
pretty
still
close to a
cute.
dark.
It's
It's
fine.
pretty close to a Dark Souls character.
Yeah, it is, right?
Even at 10,000 damage, this is still doing 1 damage to me. How is that
I
even
think
that's
possible?
weird.
Something else is wrong. Then,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Gotta
gotta mean you fucked something else up.
I definitely did. But why?
But
Oh,
Blinn.
oh.
There's a lot of ones.
I already know why. It's because the damage is on this thing.
There we go.
Let's set this to 100 and see what happens.
I do like the look of the pumpkin turret.
Yeah, it came out surprisingly good for me just putting the pumpkin you made on top of the turret you made.
Yeah, it was like a really, really lazy, really good fix, and that's fantastic.
There we go, 2 damage.
Well, let's get that up to like 47. Oh, you know
It's
what?
a lot of 2s.
It should always deal 69.
Should
There
the
we go.
turrets deal percentage of health? They probably should.
I think percent is the way to go, yeah.
Yeah, so
Otherwise,
instead...
we're going to have all of our dedicated guys just walking through it.
Yeah, so turret fire damage is instead going to do damage times Data instance, current player stats. Dot
It's interesting how complicated such a simple idea is with coding.
current
You
health
guys have to do so much work.
divided
Oftentimes, the simpler the thing is harder to do if you want to do it well, which is weird. Very frustrating.
Sounds right. I believe it.
So now we're gonna
Yeah.
do damage
It's like
times.
the Uncanny Valley. Oh, go ahead.
We're gonna do damage times health divided by max health. So if we have 50 health divided by 100, that's gonna give us 0.5 times 2. If damage was 2,
So you're gonna have
get
it
a 1.
do a % of max health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Just so people are always afraid of it a little bit.
That's good. Yeah, I feel like there's too many characters to get too tanky.
Yeah. Well, especially, considering our most dedicated fans are real tough.
Oh yeah.
They got a lot of help at this point.
Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. That's just gonna damage you based on what your current health is. I actually needed to do.
Wouldn't that mean it could never kill you?
Yes.
That's a fun
I
thought.
gotta remember how to write a switch case. It's been too.
It's just switch parentheses thing.
There you go.
Curly brace.
Is it curly brace?
Yeah.
But then you gotta write like the cases, and I want to make sure I get all the stuff.
What the hell's a
Written
curly brace? Is it
It's
the
a
bracket
brace
with the
that's
thing in the
curly.
middle?
Yeah,
They're called brackets. Thank you very much.
you're a bracket. No, the bracket is the square one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. That's a bracket, and then
What do
you
you
have the
call?
curly.
What do you call the swirly boys?
Which swirly boy?
My brain completely forgot. The ones that are on
The-
9 and 0.
That's a parentheses.
Parentheses. No, it's not a parentheses.
Yes, that's a parentheses.
Is it?
That's a parentheses.
Boy, my brain just melted a little bit. Yeah, that's parentheses. None of those are called braces, though.
Well, you got a parentheses, and then you have the brackets keys above the enter, and then if you hold shift, you switch it to the curly brace.
But why is it a curly? Why isn't it just a curly bracket?
Fuck if I know, Aaron. I don't know, because English.
I think you made that up.
For real. Anthony can back me up. He knows.
Wait, what are you
He's not
talking about?
listening.
Curly braces.
Why is it called a curly brace?
Yeah. What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know.
There's no other braces in the English language.
There's a. Yeah, we have bracket and then brace.
Yeah.
And then parentheses.
Okay. See, so you're on my side, even though you're already.
I would have
aware
named
of
it the squiggle,
phrase.
personally.
Me too. Yeah.
Do you want him to be on your side, Aaron? He wants to
mean-
call it the squiggle.
To be fair, Cody, you were also on my side that curly brace came out of nowhere and doesn't make any sense.
That's correct. Honestly,
That's-
it should be the curly bracket.
Okay, cool. Then we're good. I'm not
Yeah.
arguing that it's called a curly brace anymore. I was, but I stopped that because I was wrong. Because I forgot what a parentheses was.
Yes.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's case 1, case 2, and the default. That's. See, it's little shit like that. I just haven't written the switch case in so long because there's usually better ways to do things.
Okay, fire's gonna do a percentage of health now, but will it do too much of a percentage of health?
Well, I mean, that's a tough
Find
one.
out right now.
Especially because it ticks every second.
Oh, that almost killed me. We're gonna lower that a little bit, I think.
Maybe like 1% is enough. That was a lot of health, yeah.
That really chonked me.
Maybe later on we can have like one that does that amount all the time, but be like a elite trap.
Be in the final dungeon. Alright, how much is this gonna chunk me down? That was better. And that's fine.
Yeah, that's a much better chunk.
Cause like, come on. Are you really gonna get hit by this? What are you, stupid? Look
I mean,
look how easy it is.
I guarantee you I would get hit by it every single time.
You might get hit by it if an enemy's chasing you down.
Well, yeah, exactly. It just makes the rest of everything else more hazardous. And if you get greedy at a chest, it's going to get you.
Should you include a delay when it starts the scene, just in case you like spawn into it after a battle?
You can't spawn into it because it can only spawn at a room center, and things can't spawn in the center of the room you start in.
Well, no,
There
they
we
can. No, sorry, not spawning into it. Like, let's say an enemy chases you into a turret room,
Oh,
and then you
yeah.
spawn back into it.
Yeah, let me add a dead period.
That is a good point, Cody.
You did a good.
I get those sometimes, you know.
Cody, have you seen Letterkenny?
No, I've only seen the clips that got super popular.
Okay. Anthony, you've
But
seen
I
Letterkenny,
do
right?
I've
like
seen
the
some of it.
concept. It seems
Okay.
good.
It's a good show. It's very bingeable because there's only like 60 episodes. I fucking love Canadians. I don't know when that started happening, but I do.
Oh, here we go. I think I'm going to do this a different way. So I'm going to put a script on each cylinder, or each zone collider, and when the fist touches it, it'll switch the variable that's in the punching bag, saying that zone is currently on. Because there is a little bit of overlap, because I wanted to be kind of generous with the zones, make sure it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So theoretically, you can touch more than one zone at a time, just a little bit, because I mean the hand has volume. So
yeah,
I want to make sure I don't fuck anything up with that. So if it turns on 2 zones at a time, I just have to make sure I code appropriately.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because in that case, a switch case will not work. Switch cases never work. I don't even know why I looked it up. I fucking hate them. That's why I don't write them, because they suck.
No, switch cases are more efficient.
Oh, I can't stand switch cases. I mean, they're better than if else's, but there's usually a better way to write the code.
Usually,
to avoid a switch case.
if you need a giant switch case, it probably means the fundamental design of your class is probably bad.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, I'm not gonna write 8 stacking if else's, so
You got
don't
no
worry about
classes,
that.
Got no clash. You know what really sucks?
What?
Wacom drivers.
Well, I've heard that. I haven't had to deal with a Wacom product in a while.
Some of the worst things in the world. They never work. Microsoft just did an update, so now obviously they're buggier than ever.
Great.
And since they own the market, they have no incentive to make them function.
All right, back to Aaron. Now that I've completed that.
Okay.
Okay, Google, turn on all of the lights.
What?
Look at that. Look at that fucking paint.
I mean, you can't even tell how big of a hassle this is right now because I think I need new drivers again. Or reinstall something. My old tablet, my Intuos 4, it would work no matter what. It could be the hottest day of the year. It could be a brand new Windows update. It would function.
I still have my Intuos 4.
Maybe I need to steal that. Mine gave up. But yeah, now with this new Pro one, like literally, if it's a little bit muggy outside, if I'm a touch sweaty, it just stops working properly.
Damn.
Oh.
And I'm sweaty a lot because I live in California. The sun's trying to kill me.
I remember my first class at Chico. You know, you have to take 110.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember Posey told us to buy a drawing tablet, and I already had a Bamboo, which is like the shitty $30 one.
Yeah.
I remember I went up to talk to him after class. And I was like, I'm just worried that the tablet I bought already is too shitty, and I like freaked out because like I just cursed to a professor. You know, I just come from Catholic high school where you can't do that. I was like, oh shit. Of course, Posey doesn't give a fuck.
I've done a lot of drinking with Posey.
Yeah. But for some reason, that memory is just forever stuck in my head now.
It's pretty funny. I just cursed in front of a professor. Oh no.
Oh no, I'm going to hell.
Not that God exists.
Not that I believe in God.
Oh, give me that lemon to suck on, man. I'll give me my scurvy.
Got a lot done on the stream so far. I got fire turret.
Made a new cylinder for Cody.
I did damage text for the
Yeah, thanks.
overworld.
Got this guy painted. Sorry, he's getting there. We made fun of Cody a lot. We made fun of Ohio a lot.
Yeah.
It's true.
I'm
I
really
hope we
proud of
don't
what
have
we're
fans in
doing.
Ohio.
Me too, but for their own good. Ba-dum-ba.
Wow. Yeah, that'll make them leave. We're fine.
Doubling down.
Can we name these two enemies you're making just retarded spellings of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? So he's gonna be like Dr. Jonkel.
Okay, so I'm down with Dr. Jonkel, but I am just emotionally attached to Humongous.
Okay, so Dr. Jonkel and Humongous. It's perfect.
That's a good
That's very overrun.
one.
Feels right,
Yeah. And
'Cause-
I've got a pretty good framework and a good idea of what I'm going to do next. I might be able to finish this week.
Cool.
Like to my schedule that I set for myself.
Well, that would be a surprise for everyone.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you.
probably just want the punching bag done before the first half spooky dungeon update, so that way you'll get
Right.
15 floors of spooky, and then you'll also get punching bag, and then all the other goodies that'll be in there.
And just in case I can work on it tomorrow, like during work.
Mhm.
So no XP if you don't hit the correct zone.
Yeah.
But stacking like slowly increasing XP if you
Like
do
Guitar
hit the
Hero.
multiple times, like
Yeah.
a combo. Yeah.
You should definitely have some kind of speed multiplier where if you hit them a
Ooh,
lot
like
in
that.
fast succession, your multiplier goes up higher.
Yes, and I was thinking of cycling the bag hotspots faster when it does that.
Yes, that would be
Nice.
perfect.
Higher
Cool.
risk, higher reward.
Yeah, and it does mean that there will be limits on how much XP it can stack up to, which is
Which is
good.
good.
Yeah.
I'll play with the numbers later because that's the least important part. You just adjust that.
Yeah.
And no matter what, we're probably gonna have to fine tune it with the community's voice because I'm sure someone's like, "Oh, I got 700 levels in 25 minutes."
Yeah.
It's that guy can punch 300 times a minute, so he's going to be getting all the EXPs.
There you go.
All the
Hey, if he
experience.
can actually do that, I mean, it does detect how fast your fist is moving. So if he could do that, good for him. Good lord, he
He's
deserves
gonna
those
he's gonna aura the fuck out of that punching bag.
levels.
It would be really cool if we could at some point get a test done on this game to see how good it is for your brain and your body.
Yeah.
Well, apparently people are losing all kinds of calories on that treadmill already.
Yeah, which is
That's good.
ridiculous. It makes me feel really happy. Also, it makes me feel like I should set up my Oculus so I can lose some weight.
Yeah. I need to give you my touch controllers so you could play it.
Yeah, I'm not going to, but still.
God, need more toasters, Aaron. You should at least play through the game once we have all the content in.
My goal is to get to the point where we can afford for me to buy a Quest,
That would be nice.
and then I'll play it.
Well, the Quest 2 is apparently in production. Maybe we can just get Oculus to give us that one for
That would
free.
be so cool.
Remember when we got 4 free Oculus Rifts?
Fuck yeah, I do.
What if we got 4 free Quest 2s?
That'd be super neat. I'd be really into that. I would talk about it all the time.
That'd be really cool.
So the rumor is the Quest 2 is going to be similar, but probably higher resolution screen, higher refresh rate, and smaller, more comfortable, which is good.
Nice.
Because that's like my number one complaint with all VR headsets is they need to be smaller
Yeah.
and more comfortable.
Yeah.
Because if I could just put, if they were as comfortable as sunglasses, like I'd do VR all day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The problem is I sit down and play some truck simulator, and like half an hour in, like I got red marks all over my face.
Yeah.
And my eye sockets get sweaty.
Yeah.
Like it just adds up. It gets so Damn.
I
It's
liked
oh,
the Gear VR I had a fan inside of it, which was
Really?
nice.
what?
Yeah, the only shitty thing is it dry your eyes out a little bit, but it
Yeah.
would like
Yeah.
the screen would never fog up or anything because the fan would just blow the steam off.
That's
That's
pretty
awesome.
awesome.
Yeah.
But I guess they figured it wasn't worth putting that feature into anything else.
That's
Damn.
too bad. I do,
Oh,
you know,
and-
whenever someone says that we drain their battery on the Quest, that makes me feel really good.
Yeah. The quest
That was a-
realistically lasts like 2 hours, so if you went 2
Yeah,
hours
that was a
straight,
good update.
yeah.
I mean, I understand why they didn't go for longer battery
Yeah,
life.
yeah. For now,
Because
I'm
I'm
long
sure a
term.
lot of people don't even play for 2 hours at a time.
Oh yeah,
Unless
yeah.
you're one of those streamers doing like the 24-hour in VR challenge.
Is that a thing?
Ooh.
Somebody did a 24-hour or like 48 hours in Mario 64 VR.
Never
And
heard
they
that.
kept getting sick and would have to like just sit there with their eyes closed to not
Wait.
yak.
When he like unplugged and walked around in the real world with people that weren't made out of polygons,
You probably
did he
probably
like
thought it was Mario still.
did he have to reacclimate to just reality?
What do you want for
Ah.
breakfast? Wahoo!
He's been like this for the last 6 months. We're starting a charity.
Oh, were you saying all that stuff because you were closing out the stream?
I mean, not. You'll probably close that now. It's been going for 2 hours.
That's true.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that's what you were aiming for, and we just
you-
steamrolled you.
Are you trying to get off? Are you trying
Well, I mean, I do have some things to do. I got some cleaning.
That's how you get off, man.
That's how you get off.
I was just saying.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying that my brain is only capable of quoting things about half the time.
I should probably hang out with Dina for a little bit
That's a
anyway.
good idea. Well, it was nice talking to you guys. Thanks
Yeah.
for watching, gentlemen.
Good stream. We
It's
did all
that
the
guy,
things.
Dino Pack. All my
Hey, that guy.
homeboys.
All the hits. All the
Yep,
classics.
all the class. Okay.
Yeah.
Take care.
Let's do it again next week.
All right.
Definitely.
Sounds good.
But
Later.
See ya.